For this class, I've got the markaloos set up in pairs on the mat. So I have the hedgehogs by themselves in a pair, the medium domes and the small domes, and I've also got a foam roller. We're going to start with our heels on the hedgehogs, feet hip width apart, and your hands on the roller. Just trying to elongate the spine as we tip forward and come back up, doing a hinge movement from the hips. So after we've done about 10 of those, then we move the heels onto the medium domes and we'll tip forward like we were doing before. But this time, as you come up, you're going to go into a C curve and roll up, articulating the spine. If you'd like to learn more about the C curve movement pattern, please check out my video on that. So we repeat about 10 of those spinal waves, and then we're just going to stand on the floor, so the feet are flat on the floor, and we're going to tip forward again with the spine long, and we're going to stay here. Try not to drop too far down into the shoulders. Keep yourself a bit lifted, and we're just going to gently shift the ribs side to side. After you've done one or two rib shifts to each side, then you're ready to go into rotation. So you'll perform a sachet as you rotate the rib cage around. If you'd like to learn more about how to do sachets, please check out my video on that. And we do 6 to 8 on each side, come back to center, and then we just roll back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Then from here, we're just going to stand with one foot directly in front of the other for a balance exercise. The toes of the back foot will almost touch the heel of the front foot. If you need to, you can use the roller here for a bit of support, or you may not need to use that at all. And we're just going to balance here. Try not to grip into the toes, but we do want to keep the toes on the floor. And if you want to make it a bit more challenging, you can turn your head side to side, or you can try it with your eyes closed if you feel safe enough. Good job, you've lasted a minute, and now we're just going to change sides. So when you swap sides, you might find that this side will be a little bit easier or a little bit harder. Usually we have one side that's a bit easier to balance on than the other, and that's okay. You can add your same options here, turning your head side to side, or closing the eyes only if you feel ready for that. And then you're done. Hopefully, you'll notice as you're walking that you've got a little bit more movement at the ankle and the foot, and you just feel a little bit taller and a bit more released through the lower back and rib area.